From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Minnesota Twins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill, Bailey Ober. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jackson Profar leading things off and takes a strike. That one fouled off.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Makes the catch. One down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Austin Riley. Acuna runs. Pitch outside. Throw.
He's in there.
Save.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Check on the runner. Acuna dives back in. Man at second.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next offering upstairs. Fastball for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Ripped on a line to center. And there are two outs.
That is for the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson down.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him. That's out number three. The runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. No score.
They watching, they witnessing. Got a record, I break it like Guinness. Oh yeah, he's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with a kid. You know what the time is. Checking the wrist. I'm back on assignment.
We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill today, Grant Holmes. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Larnach in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One away. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Byron Buxton, the next to hit, takes ball one. The Braves could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
Here we go, Byron.
Strike two.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Two down, bases empty. Vic Caratini at the plate.
Inside, ball.
The 1-0. Out towards right center field. And that is that. On to the second from Minneapolis. No score. Back in Minnesota, now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Baldwin went deep in his most recent game.
Well, this isn't someone pitchers want to see right now. He's seeing the ball so well. He's squaring it up, and most importantly, he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Jackknifes out of the way. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
That's inside, ball.
Second inning here, no score. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Way out front for strike two. And they'll do it again. Left field, Larnach flying after this one, but not going to catch up to this one.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Mike Yastrzemski, batting with one down, takes a strike. Albies stands at first with one out. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Mike Yastrzemski leaves the yard. His 19th home run of the year. The Braves score first. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Just missed.
Ball.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one just misses. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. Larnach has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Wood.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Buxton on his way over. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the Show North. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here's a 1-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. One, two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air to left center, Yastrzemski on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Lewis.
Here's Royce Lewis. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
No, that's low. Ball.
That one ripped left field. Back there. Adios, pelota. His 17th of the year. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch at that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Josh Bell at the plate now. That one hammered center field. That's bad. See you later. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Cody Clemens digs in now. Swing and a ball popped up. Dubon should have this one. Out number 2.
Batting in, the second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
No, ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. That's the third out. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We head on now to the top of the third. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Back in target field. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jurickson Profar. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. This one in the air center field. Buxton coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out number 1.
For Atlanta, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Down,
Well,
ball.
made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he swings through that one. Nice grab. Over to first, but it's not in time.
Hey.
Base hit.
No, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took 1 extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
1 out man at first. And the batter now, Austin Riley. 0 for 1 so far. And that's off
inside. That's
the
the ball.
inside edge. Ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-1 right through there for a strike. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here is Matt Olson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Hee-haw!
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Hee-haw! Ball.
There's the strike.
2.
Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Trevor Larnach now at the plate. First time up was a pop out. That misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. That's in there as he blocks it and keeps it in front of him. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the
You'll
Twins.
often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's Byron Buxton.
A lot of game to play, Boog, but he's still searching for his first knock in this one. Just takes 1 to keep that hitting streak alive.
Larnach leads off first with 1 away. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Holy Toledo. Byron Buxton blasts one out. His 18th home run of the season, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Victor Caratini flied to center his first time. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 1-0.
Take one.
Lined into right. 2 away down.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Flying to left his first time.
Hee-haw.
Strike 2.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball, and that
Got
got
him.
him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman.
2 outs, runner at first. Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Ball low. Yeah.
That clips a corner. Lewis wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. And it's fouled away. On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that is the inning. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now 4-2. Back in Minnesota. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin.
Ball.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. One up, one down.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Out towards right center field. Buxton takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder,
Mike Yastrzemski up here. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
Here.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Josh Bell. Bell, in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2011. The 1-0.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Here's a 2-0. And that's fouled off. Just
No,
missed.
that missed.
That one's in there. And now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Clemens jumps out of the way of ball 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Here's a 1-2. In the air, left field. And it stays fair.
the batter number 15.
Back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
So, man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Foul ball there. This one in the air right field. Acuna on the run. Brings it in.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here's Orlando Arcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that is out of play. Here we go, 0-1 now. Ground ball left side. And that's
foul ball.
Just foul. The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 left for Minnesota, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back at Target Field, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Up next for Atlanta.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Softly hit to third.
That's
and
foul.
It goes just foul. Man at second.
Call. Ball.
Hard liner. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Profar.
Jurickson Profar steps to the dish in a critical spot. Ripped to first, caught.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground, but he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Hammered on a line, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So here's Riley now. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1.
That missed. That's a ball.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Danny Young.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Back to the top of the order, Trevor Larnach getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Well, these Twins
that's
really
outside.
impressing me with
Ball.
the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
That one catches the zone. 1-2. That's a ball.
That's
Tried
low.
the
That's a ball.
sweeper. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft.
No,
Chris,
that's
he's their
down.
team leader
Ball.
when it comes to RBIs. And a 1-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Two and one now. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And that's downstairs. Ball three. Payoff pitch. On the ground right side. Olsen steps on the bag. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs.
The catcher, Victor Caratini.
Two down, bases empty. Victor Caratini, the next Twin up to hit.
Hee-haw!
That one way inside. Two down, nobody on. That's in there, and it's 1-2. This one smacked out to left center. And that gets down into the gap. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
So runner at second, two down. Matt Wallner will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one way outside. Ball one. High fly ball out to left field. Yastrzemski under it. And that will end the inning. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. We're through 5. It's the Twins 4 and the Braves 3. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the show North. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug 2 to J.D. Dub.
Matt Olson, the next to hit.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And fouled off. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. The 0-1. Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now, Drake Baldwin.
That's
Action
down.
in
That's
the
the
pen
ball.
down there. Dan Altavilla, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Topa warming up as well.
Nope, ball.
The Twins leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one
Nope,
misses. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And ball 4 there.
Take your
Ty
base.
Run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. His righty-lefty splits there. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
See the crowd coming down. It's game time. Raise the stakes time. And I'm gonna make the climate change to straight lightning. From their side, we ain't the same kind. You going with the flow, I control.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading up.
Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And now
that's
it's even
it.
up. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joey Wentz appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Makes a sliding stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Here's Josh Bell. He's already homered in this game. And that one wrapped foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. Grounder might be 2. Albies over to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Luke.
And next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel.
Ball, that's down.
Clemens off of first with 2 away. And another
That's a ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And a foul ball. Two one now. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Inside. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Out to short, Dubon. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Twins,
We're in the 7th.
number
We have a new pitcher on the
53,
mound, Dan Altavilla.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1. There's the strike.
2.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball still 0-2.
Ball.
Tap to first,
That's
but it
foul.
kicks foul. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Chop to
Foul
first, and foul ball. Comes up empty. Altavilla in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Ball.
The Twins trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And it remains 2-2.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Here's a 2-2. Out towards right center field. Buxton gets under it. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Mauricio.
So up next, Mauricio Dubon. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball to the right side.
Foul!
And that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Braves go down quietly. Still down a run. It's 4-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joey Wentz.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. walking. One away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Larnach, batting with one down, takes a strike. He hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
2 outs, base is empty. Byron Buxton now at the plate. Base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Up next for the Twins.
So up next for Minnesota, Victor Caratini, 1 for 3.
Ball outside.
And the 1-0. This one popped up. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Twins,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Banda.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one is absolutely belted. And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Here's Acuna, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Yeah, that's fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second, and that misses. And the count is 1-1. On the ground. Throws to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Riley in the box now, takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Slider misses outside. That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Save. And we are tied.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Olsen in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. On the ground to the left.
Ball.
And it goes just foul. Tied at 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering is down low. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two down, nobody on. The 2-2 now. Line drive, base hit, right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Anthony Banda gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Andrew Chafin enters the game.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Go-ahead run on base. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Here's 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's way outside. Ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Now he breaks his bat. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman.
So digging in, Royce Lewis. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
That's a ball. Outside.
The lefty, the 1-0. That catches the corner. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-4.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boo. He just changed the game. Performance nothing short of clutch. With that swing, he's given his team the lead and a huge psychological boost.
So 2 down, Cody Clemens getting ready to hit.
Wood!
Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Harris drifts towards it, and that is that. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Through 8 full, it's the Twins 5 and the Braves 4. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cole Sands.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now a move being made at second base. Coming on to pitch run for Atlanta, Eli White. A little more speed out there now, representing the tying run. And next for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. That's outside. Ball 1. Man at second. Off the catcher and rolls away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
Well, that right there looked like a cross up behind the plate. Maybe something to do with changing the signs with a runner on second. That, or he just boxed it. Either way, this guy's up to third with nobody out. Good opportunity here.
Twins trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the top of the 9th. Outside low, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Michael Harris the second, next to bat for the Braves. That one ripped, but foul. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. That's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. That's a little bit low. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The tying run is 90 feet away. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Mauricio Dubon on deck for Atlanta. In there, got him looking for the K. Braves down to their final out.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
The Braves down to their last out. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Trying to deliver as the hero. Right through there for a strike. White on third with 2 out. Swing and a foul out of play. One strike away. Line drive. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. The throw to second is offline.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Known for his late inning heroics. Outside.
No, that's outside.
It's
Ball.
1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Man on second, 2 down. That's too low.
That's low.
Ball 2. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Justin Topa, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Profar gets a piece there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. What a stop. Fires fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. The Braves add one on the RBI double. All even at 5 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Tyler Kinley.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
Now into the ball game on defense, Ha-Sung Kim. He'll play second. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Austin Martin. He represents the winning run.
No, that's out.
Bunting for a hit. Throws to first in time. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Arcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Lee, the lefty, warming up as well. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Adios, pelota.
The kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Six-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Swiping, boy. Head on, boy. Swiping, boy.